Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We are going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do, the usual disclaimers. If you are unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, you're going to find all the pertinent links right there in the description box. Please, in particular, take note of the article written by NeuroClastic, a small non for profit started by autistics for autistics. In it, they interviewed over 900 ABA professionals in regards to the JRC's so called behavior modification program. The Judge Rotenberg Educational Center doesn't want you to read that article so much. They threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit. They did not remove it from the website. Well, folks, NeuroClastic refused, so you know the drill. Please read the article, share it on all your social media. Also included in there is NeuroClastic's public statement regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding just in case the JRC actually see through with their threat, okay? All right. Now to a new comment from the Kool-Aid drinkers. But first, trigger warning number 1. We discuss places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center or Agape Boarding School for Boys. You're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with mental health issues and disabled people being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please go ahead and use your headphones. Trigger warning 2, this channel is marked not for kids for a reason. We use profanity on occasion and speak on dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger and they are watching this, very obviously parental supervision is advised. All right. A comment states that the FDA badly mischaracterized a reference in reference 65 in the proposed rule, and that the findings in the reference contradict the claims that the ESDs cannot be successful unless continuously applied. Literally nobody said that, Karen. At no point in anywhere in the proposed ban by the FDA do they state that it can't be successful unless continuously applied. Okay? What they're saying is you cannot call a device successful when it requires constant use to where the kid will never be off the device. Okay? They're saying you cannot call that a success. Also, they're not mischaracterizing shit. That is a paper from 1975. No matter how you try to word it or pound your fist and declare it bias, how medical science works is you go off the most current data, not data that was around almost 40 fucking years ago now. Okay? We are tired of having to argue this over and over and over and over again. It should be literally a no-brainer that current data trumps older data. But here we are, right? Let's go to the response. FDA disagrees, as any rational human being would. Providing only an excerpt from the article's abstract in support of its assertion, the comment misrepresents the findings of this article, which does not purport to study the effects of punishers, much less reach any conclusions regarding the ESD's effectiveness. In other words, the particular study that was conducted was not done so in order to answer these questions. It was in regards to something else entirely. Therefore, it is beyond dumb that we are having this conversation. There, I translated. Layman's terms. Rather, the authors studied the ability to terminate the use of punishment-based procedures described as multiple aversive treatments that were discontinued abruptly in favor of less invasive alternatives, specifically multi-element positive interventions. The article explained the question was posed: how do adults with developmental disabilities and seriously challenging behaviors respond in the long term when they are no longer exposed to negative and high invasive procedures? In other words, what the study was covering is it, basically how do they respond long term in regards to aversives, like when they were getting punished. Did this lead to success or failure? Right? It has really nothing to do specifically with the GED device. Not to mention, again, this paper is hopelessly, ridiculously, hilariously outdated. You can't keep pushing it forward like it's current data. Current data, research, and medical science is always going to trump medical science from a previous era because medicine is constantly evolving. It's especially evolving right now in the mental health areas. Okay? It's never going to happen. No matter how many times you try to make the same damn argument, it's going to be the same answer every time. Current data and medical science and research will always trump what came before it previously. Because as medicine evolves, so does the rigorous testing and everything. You see where I'm going here, obviously, right? Medicine evolves. You are never going to give a very small study from 1975 the same amount of weight as one that is coming out now on one of the non-violent versions of a treatment program that came out yesterday. This argument should not continue to be remade and just worded differently by every single Kool-Aid drinking parent there. Because how can you be that stupid unless you're doing it on purpose? All right. I'm going to close on that, folks. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. If you could, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I appreciate your time. And as always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.